Hi, I'm Lois Johnston. Welcome to Singing Tips. Today's tip follows on from last week's tip where we talked about finding the R space. And the R space is really the singer's best friend because it's the most natural resonating space you can create inside your mouth and inside your head. So if you put your fingers here where your ears attach onto your face and say ah, you should feel this cavity open up here, and that's a resonating space that you can create inside your own mouth and head just simply by yawning the breath in, as we talked about last time, and feeling that space open up here. So today we're going to talk about how to put the pure vowels into that R space. Vowels fall into two camps. There are pure vowels, which are really nice, easy, open vowels, and there are vowels which are not quite so pure, and they're much harder to sing, especially on high notes. So what we're going to do today is we're going to practice some of the open vowels. Just a way to describe to you what I mean about open vowels and not so open vowels. If you take the name Michael, if you call the man Mick, the vowel is a letter I, and it's very pure and very open. It doesn't change as you go through the word. So Mick, doesn't alter. But if you call him Mike, you end up with two different sounds in that same vowel, letter I, but it's made up of two parts. They are Mike, and then the closed down part at the end. So we're not going to talk about those kind today. That's another lesson all in itself. What we're going to focus on is the pure part, the I sound. So using the slidey octave exercise that we talked about last week, we're just going to change from the open R, so dropping the jaw, yawning the breath in like we always do, and changing the sound to an I as we go up. So it's going to go like this. So hopefully what you're seeing is not much movement of my mouth. It's not closing very much. What you will find as you change from R to I is that your tongue will move, and that's fine. That's perfectly normal. You've got to expect some change in the musculature inside. But the basic shape remains an R shape, which is your resonating space. So another vowel that we could try is the E vowel, which is like bed or head. Kiwis, beware, it's an open sound, not a clipped I, not bid, hid. E, really, really open. So again, yawning the breath in, we're going to change from R to E at the top. So again, you should be seeing that my mouth really doesn't alter much between the R and the E shape. The shape should stay the same as an R as much as possible. The next vowel sound would be an O. That's another nice pure vowel, like orange or operation. So again, the same rule applies. So that's another vowel that you can put into the R space. Your lips will move ever so slightly forward to make the O, because it's slightly pouty, but the internal space remains the same as an R. And the other vowel would be an oo that we can also put into the R space. This one's a little bit harder because it's a bit more closed, but the same rule applies. So you'll see that the mouth really doesn't need to move very much for those nice open, pure vowels. What you will find is with an E vowel that this space closes. That's why an E is a terribly, terribly hard vowel to sing. And I'll actually probably do a whole tip based on the E vowel. But if you just want to work out how the E vowel works, again, keep your fingers in there, say ah, and then close down to an E. So do this, I. I, and you'll find that this resonating space closes right up, and there's no real way around that. That's just physics and biology. We can't really change it. But as I say, that's another tip for another day. I hope you found today's tip really helpful, putting all your pure vowels into that lovely resonating, relaxed R space, which will make your high notes, depending on what word you're singing, a little bit easier. Please do share and like, and feel free to comment, and of course share amongst the wider singing community. Thank you for watching. Bye.